The time is late afternoon. The place is Washington, D.C.
Look at the time, man. I don't have all day. This is Joe.
Agent Stromboli is here to see you, sir.
Thank Christ. Send her right in. Agent Stromboli.
Hail to you, Chief. You're looking good.
You took your sweet time getting here.
I was in the Azores. I broke the speed of sound. I need you to fix a ticket, by the way.
Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate your efforts.
Always at your beck and call, Chief.
Has got a new shampoo? Your hair smells great.
Ah, it's something my mother's been selling on eBay.
That's very nice. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I called you here.
I can probably guess, sir.
We have an incursion.
Why do you always give me the aliens, sir? The last time I got an alien, I woke up naked, in a crop circle in Kansas, with a tattoo of a beryllium atom on my ass.
You wear it well. And you're our finest alien interlocutor. That's why they call you the Ace of Agents.
Don't call me Ace of Agents.
Sure I will, every chance I get. But right now, I need to bring some answers to a damn secret meeting of the Congressional Space Intelligence Committee.
You better tell me about it, sir.
We've got an incursion in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska. It's a smallish ship, about the size of a two-story cottage, and we think there's one individual aboard. We're keeping an eye on it from orbit and with drones, but we haven't approached.
What about the locals?
There aren't any. It's Nebraska.
No activity or communication?
Not a peep.
What about my boy?
I knew you'd ask. We're bringing him up from San Antonio. He'll rendezvous with you at Offutt AFB before the last leg.
Alrighty then, I'll hit the road.
Marine Zero will be touching down on the South Lawn in about 5 minutes. Kowalski will be right outside to escort you.
Understood, sir. I'll have an update for your committee ASAP.
Just do what you do, Giovanna, and let me worry about the assets in Congress. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, sir. I'm off like a prom dress.
And don't forget what my grandpa Finnegan used to say. He used to say, don't let the door hit you on the backside on your way out.
How's our tricked-out dune buggy look, Ermis?
5 by 5. They've got the translator hooked up to a parabolic dish mounted on the roll bar.
Perfect. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna hit the ground rolling.
Do you want a beer? You've got a couple of Sam Adams for us in the mini fridge back here.
I'd rather have a free bottle in front of me than a prefrontal lobotomy.
That's a no-brainer.
Hey, you've been practicing your sense of humor. Not bad.
I always take your advice, man. Here.
Well then, I better be more careful with what I say. So this is your first time with a Fermian, right?
Yes, ma'am. And they dragged me out here so quick, I had no time to do my due diligence.
Just follow my lead. Like most aliens, the Fermians do not think quite like human beings. The translation algorithm has improved a lot, but it will still fail.
How do we know that they call themselves fermions? Isn't that some kind of subatomic particle?
We have no idea what they call themselves. We call them Fermians after the Fermi paradox because they were the first.
What do they look like?
Amazing. Imagine a jet black egg, the size of my torso, floating in mid-air with a bunch of thin tentacles hanging down below and two deep blue eyes in front. Kind of like a cross between an octopus and a jellyfish.
I hope I get to see one. How do they float?
They're hollow and they metabolize helium.
Well then,
Question, Agent Kronopoulos?
where do they keep their brains, man?
Distributed through their nervous system in their second layer of skin.
You're right, man. That's amazing.
This is a form of life completely unrelated to anything that ever lived upon the planet Earth.
Agent Stromboli, 2-minute warning.
Okay, it's crunch time. Make sure you've got all your gear and use the facilities.
Yes, ma'am. It really gets dark out here at night, doesn't it, man?
This is what they call the country, city boy.
Too bad about all these sunflowers.
There's plenty more where these came from.
Is that the ship? Coming into view ahead?
That's our baby. We'll be there in a couple of minutes.
A nice shade of blue. It looks like a milk carton with too many curves.
Fermions don't believe in angles.
They don't believe in them?
To them, an angle is just a curve gone wrong. Here we are.
Should we be this close?
Don't be nervous. The Fermions have always been about as aggressive as a bowl of oatmeal.
The translator is activated.
Welcome, Fermion traveler. We come in friendship. My name is Agent Stromboli, and my friend here is Agent Kronopoulos. Do you need assistance? I hope he's not asleep in there.
Do we know if it's a he or she?
We think they reproduce by budding.
First person singular, untranslatable. Welcome friendship. Assistance reproduce not Y.
Can we help you with something? Your landing is in violation of the Onyx Agreement.
The Y, subject state of war, present tense, first person, singular to declare.
Did he just...
Yeah, I think so. Fermion visitor, we are not at war.
Declarative case, commence war state instantly.
For one thing, we have no weapons.
I hope the president didn't forget to mention that interstellar war has broken out.
The VP would have said something. Now what's happening?
Here we go. I knew it.
Why do I see...
Another day, another alien abduction. And I'm naked again. Luckily, I have innate dignity.
Awake too, ma'am.
There you are. You all right?
As far as I can tell.
And look, you're naked too.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, don't cover up. It's cute.
Hey, hashtag me too.
You've really made progress on that sense of humor.
So, we're inside the spaceship. These guys really like blue. Is this the brig?
No, he'll let us in as soon as he notices we're awake.
Look at this place. More of those weird curves, like an Escher painting.
They don't see the universe as three-dimensional. They see it as just one infinitely translatable dimension.
Whoa. Mind blown.
According to the Secretary, it gives them entirely different insights into physics.
What secretary?
The Secretary of Outer Space and Aliens.
We have a Secretary of Outer Space and Aliens?
What's your security clearance?
326 Yankee White.
Forget everything I said about a Secretary of Outer Space and Aliens, or else I'll have to kill you.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
That's our cue. Up and at 'em.
How will we communicate without our translator?
He has one, hopefully. Come on, let's go.
Hey, what's that on your...
A beryllium atom. I'll tell you about it later. Now, go ahead.
Hey! Wow. That's a very alien.
Hello, Fermium visitor.
Angry tone. Directive case. To furnish object explanation of response callback prior.
What can we explain for you?
Second person plural to war declination.
These translators really suck.
He wants to know why we refuse to go to war with him. Okay, Fermium visitor, we can talk about this. But first, what should we call you? What is your name?
Untranslatable.
We didn't get that.
First person singular possessive pronoun proper noun not found. Derivation lava fragments genitive black at which ocean land margin.
It sounds like he's named after a black gravel beach.
Saint Pierre?
We have a place like that called St. Pierre. It's very beautiful. Can we call you that?
Positive response with second person plural gratitude, suffix enhancement.
You're very welcome, St. Pierre. Now please explain to us your desire for war. How have we offended you?
Prefix modifier intense, termination first person singular. To need. Second person all-inclusive plural to be of earth. Adjective superlative to kill ablative war.
He wants to die and thought we would do it for him.
Suicide by Earthling? What are they saying about us out there?
The same things we say about ourselves, apparently.
Interrogative case to be present tense war.
St. Pierre, we're not going to fight or kill you. Earthlings hate war. We avoid it at all costs if we can.
First person singular to understand.
What is your reason for this, St. Pierre? Why do you want to die?
Third person singular untranslatable familiar case nominative first person singular to promise complementary object of gender to be. Pronoun to lie conjunction first person singular present tense future tense to be having no complement conjunction to be sad suffix superlative.
Your guess is as good as mine on that one.
His girlfriend deserted him.
How do you know?
That's something this first-person singular understands.
Oh, sorry about that.
Maybe they don't think so differently, after all.
I thought they reproduced by budding.
I don't know. Maybe they need a buddy to bud.
That sense of humor is coming along nicely. But now we have an alien with a broken heart on our hands.
St. Pierre, many on Earth have experienced the same thing that you have experienced. We find that time heals all wounds, and that a better partner may come along in the future.
Concept wisdom, suffix indicating maximum superlative. Second person singular gratitude, suffix enhancement.
That was easy.
Maybe something was gained in translation.
St. Pierre, what will you do now?
To continue. To depart. To offer superlative degree apology date of trespass.
It's okay. You're going to be happy again in the future.
St. Pierre, are you in contact with the United States government?
Positive response.
If you need to talk any more about this, you can contact me through
Second person singular gratitude, maximum suffix enhancement.
Farewell, St. Pierre.
It's gotten a lot colder since we've made the trip out here.
We had clothes on then.
So, yeah.
You did pretty good back there, Agent Kronopoulos. You're really coming along. Your jokes are getting better, too.
I've never been on an assignment quite like that before, ma'am.
Oh, they get weirder than that. I've seen it all at this point.
That's why they call you the Ace of Agents.
And I really wish they wouldn't.
Someday I hope they call me that. And maybe for now I can be the King or the Jack of Agents.
You don't have the security clearance to be a face card. You can be the Joker of Agents.
On the other hand, maybe we can just forget the whole thing.